Hello, men and brethren. Today I want to talk about Revelation, and this is comparing it to Matthew 24. And let us, may God bless the reading of His holy word. Then the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star falling from heaven to the earth. To him was given the key to the bottomless pit, and he opened the bottomless pit, and smoke arose out of the pit like the smoke of a great furnace. So the sun and the air were darkened because of the smoke of the pit. Then out of the smoke locusts came upon the earth, and to them was given power as the scorpions of the earth have power. They were commanded not to harm the grass of the earth, or any green thing, or any tree, but only those men who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads. Let us pause there. The seal of God is referring to salvation. This is seen on Revelation chapter 7, and let us continue on verse 5. And they were not given authority to kill them, but to torment them for 5 months. Their torment was like the torment of a scorpion when it strikes a man. In those days men will seek death and will not find it. They will desire to die, and death will flee from them. Okay, let us pause there. And I think we should continue. Sorry. And the shape of the locusts was like horses prepared for battle. On their heads were crowns of something like gold, and their faces were like the faces of men. Okay, this is talking about the crowns that were on the heads of the locusts. Okay, this is what I just read, and that's what happened with the coronavirus, because the corona means crown in Latin, and so this happened. God revealed me this long, you know, some years ago when it just started happening, but uh, but yeah, and it's clear also, in verse 6 it said that in those days men will seek death and will not find it. They will desire to die, and death will flee from them. And that was seen. That prophecy was fulfilled when people, after the virus started, many people even said, why would don't we will all die. We will all die. I even heard a person nearby say that and not only online, if the and, and well, uh, so let us continue on verse 8. They had hair like women's hair, and their teeth were like lions' teeth, and they had breastplates like breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was like the sound of chariots with many horses running into battle. Okay, they had tails like scorpions, and there were stings in their tails. Their power was to hurt men 5 months. Okay, let us pause there. Okay, there was a peak when the coronavirus started in January on the U.S. There was a peak after 5 months. There was a peak. Okay, but then the peak. There were more other peaks after that, but this prophecy was fulfilled also. That it was 5 months, you know, and so let us continue. Sorry, uh, and they had a uh, and they had as king over them the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon, but in Greek he has the name Apollyon. One woe is past. Behold, still two more. Behold, still two more woes are coming after these things. So okay, so that was the, one woe is past, but the thing is that the coronavirus hasn't ended, so uh, it's really still, we're in that time right now. We're in the time of the first woe. And okay, and if you keep reading on Revelation 9 verse 13, and it will talk about the second woe, but we are not there. But let us read and see, what it says, because well, then I'll talk about, I have to talk about Matthew 24, because Jesus said that the days shall be shortened, which means that we don't know when it will all end. So we have all the Word of God. It's all in Revelation. Well, in other books too, but let us continue so this can be clear, because it's okay. Verse 13. Then the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the sixth angel who had the trumpet, release the four angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates. So the four angels who had been prepared for the hour and day and month and year were released to kill a third of mankind. Now the number of the army of the horsemen was 200,000,000. I heard the number of them. And as I saw the horses in the vision, those who sat on them had breastplates of fiery red, hyacinth blue, and sulphur yellow, and the heads of the horses were like the heads of lions, and out of their mouths came fire, smoke, and brimstone. By these three plagues a third of mankind was killed, by the fire and the smoke and the brimstone which came out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails are like serpents having heads, and with them they do harm. So okay, so this will keep talking about, the second woe, but we don't know. This hasn't happened, so the second woe hasn't happened, and we don't know if it's going to happen. We don't know, because the days shall be shortened. It says in Matthew 24. So we don't know when God will shorten the days. At what part will it be? The whole, we don't know what parts, what it means to be shortened. We don't know about the woes, and when will Jesus come. We don't know. God says, we don't know the day or the hour. So let us look at Matthew 24. See if you find the verse that says that. Okay. Just bear with me, please. Okay, here it is nearby. Matthew 24, verse 19. But woe to those who are pregnant and to those who are nursing babies in those days. Okay, and pray that your flight may not be in winter or on the Sabbath, for then there will be great tribulation, such as has not been since the beginning of the world until this time, no, nor ever shall be. Here it is. Here's the verse. And unless those days were shortened, no flesh would be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. So this is talking about these days, and as we read before, Jesus talked about great tribulation on verse. So what verse was? Verse 21. Yeah. So those are the times that we're living at. That those people that said, no, tribulation, don't believe what people say, believe what it's in the Bible. That's what it says. Great tribulation, I just read, and then it talks about the days shall be shortened. So we're talking about these days. I'm not teaching my own teaching. This is what Jesus is teaching. And so yeah, there it is. We don't know. That's about it. Just God bless you.